Hey there, it's Amelia. Did you know you can convert text to speech and have your browser read web pages and documents aloud to you? This is incredibly helpful if you're multitasking, cooking, eating, or just want to give your eyes a break. Before I begin, if you find this video helpful, remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel. In this video, I'll show you multiple ways to use Read Aloud on desktop with Google Chrome, with PDFs, and on mobile. Let's get right to it. Let's start on the desktop using Google Chrome's built-in reading mode. On a web page, you want to right-click anywhere on the page. I'm using a Britannica article here just as an example. This works on news sites, blogs, and most text-heavy websites. After right-clicking, select Open in Reading Mode. This opens up the reading mode pane on the right in Google Chrome. All you need to do is click the play button and Chrome will begin reading the page aloud. And you don't necessarily need to select any text on the web page unless you want to start on a particular sentence or paragraph.
Milano Cortina 2026 Olympic Winter Games.
Then just click the button again to pause. In the reading panel, you can customize how the page looks and sounds, including playback speed, voice selection, voice highlight, enable or disable links, font size, font, color theme, line height, and letter spacing. Let's take a look at each of these features. So right now it's set for 1x for voice speed. By clicking here, I can change it, and let me go ahead and select 2x, and then we'll continue playing.
When will the Milano Cortina 2026 Olympic Winter Games take place?
Okay, so that might be just a little bit too fast, but you can experiment with the different speeds. I'll change it back to 1x. Next, we have the voice selection. So right now I have Google US English 2 natural voice selected, but I'll go ahead and click play so you can hear the other voices.
Hi, this is a preview.
Hi, this is a preview. Hi, this is a preview.
Hi, this is a preview.
Hi, this is a preview.
Hi, this is a preview.
Hi. This is a preview.
So in addition to the voices, you can also change the languages as well. Let's change to a different voice and listen up.
Hi, this is a preview. How many times has Italy hosted the Olympic Games?
Next, let's take a look at the voice highlight options. We have adaptive highlighting, word, sentence, or off, where it will highlight as it recites. Let's try adaptive highlighting. And this time I'm going to select a particular sentence and click play.
When will the Milano Cortina 2026 Olympic Winter Games take place?
Okay, and next, the disable and enable links will just turn off or on the links. You can also change the font size, which is great for visibility. Let's take a look. So I want to go a little larger, especially with the smaller font down below. Or we can go back down in font size. Next, we could change the font style. As well as the color theme. Right now it's set for default. We can choose light, dark, yellow, blue, and so forth. I'll go back to default. Next, let's take a look at the line height. We have standard, loose, or very loose. And finally, we have letter spacing of standard, wide, or very wide. Now, if you want more control and customization over how text is read aloud, this is where extensions come in. One example is the Riddr Chrome extension. I already have it installed, and it's this icon here that looks like little reading glasses. So when I click on this icon, it'll read the highlighted text.
When will the Milano Cortina 2026 Olympic Winter Games take place?
Well, let's look at the options. So if I right-click and select Options, and again, it's called Riddr Text-to-Speech Reader for Chrome, you'll see an array of options here. In the General tab, you can select the volume level, the speaking rate or speed, and the voice pitch. Like, so for example, the speed rate has a little bit more control with this slider bar. So if you wanted to get exactly at like 1.3 example, this gives you
a test text for Google Chrome extension called Reader.
This gives you a little bit more flexibility, and it also gives you the test so you could listen to it before you commit.
This is a test text for Google Chrome extension called Riddr. This is a test text for Google Chrome extension called Riddr. This is a test text for Google Chrome extension called Riddr.
It also has the language selection here, and in the Shortcuts tab, it also has global shortcuts that you could use for start reading, pause reading, or stop reading. Riddr also includes advanced features like phonetic transcription, which lets you customize how specific words are pronounced, helpful for names, acronyms, or technical terms. There's also some other advanced options in the Advanced tab, including some additional voices here and some miscellaneous options on the right side. For most people, the speed, voices, and keyboard shortcuts are the biggest advantages. So one thing to note, and I'll return back to the article, is that when you want to use one or the other, you want to make sure that you use this play button to specifically play for the Google Chrome Read Aloud versus if you want to use the Riddr app. When you right-click, you're going to see read the selected text with the familiar Riddr icon, and that's what you would select if you want to use the Read Aloud extension. And you can use that to pause it as well. Next, let's talk about PDFs. How Read Aloud works with PDFs depends on how the file opens. If a PDF opens in Adobe Reader, and here I have a PDF open in Adobe Reader. So Adobe has its own built-in Read Aloud feature. It's kind of limited, but all you have to do is look for the little headphones symbol up here, click that icon.
Royal Caribbean Cruise Line packing tips dress for the destination. Whether your destination is warm and sunny or crisp and cool, packing layers will your best bet.
Click pause if necessary, and then I had it set for 2 times the speed. You can change that. We'll just pick 1.25.
Also think about the shore excursions you'll...
And then you can also take a look at the voice options as well. There's just 2 voices in here. And when you're finished, you would click close. Now that's inside Adobe Reader. Now depending on the file association set up on your computer, you may have PDFs opening in your browser. If you want to specifically open a PDF in your browser, we're going to go over to File Explorer and I'll show you how. So I've opened up the folder that has the PDF that I want to open specifically in my browser. So what you're going to do is right-click and then select Open with Google Chrome. This will open up the specific PDF in your browser so that you could utilize the Google Chrome Read Aloud the same way you would on a website. Again, by right-clicking, you want to make sure you select Open in Reading Mode, and that will open up the familiar reading pane, and you could proceed as usual to have it read aloud. This is a great option if you prefer one consistent reading experience across web pages and documents. Next, let's take a look at how you would use Read Aloud on a mobile device. On an iPhone or other mobile devices, Chrome and Safari, for example, work about the same with the Read feature. You simply select some text, and then from the menu that appears, hit the little right arrow and select Speak. And I'll be using the same steps to pause it as well.
The northern lights could be visible across 18 U.S. states tonight, January 2nd, 3, as soon as it gets dark, so it's worth keeping an eye on the sky.
And that's it. It's pretty cut and dry on a mobile device. Now I'm showing this in Chrome, but the steps are nearly identical on Safari as well. So which method do you think you'll use the most, on a desktop or mobile? Leave me a comment and let me know. Personally, I love Read Aloud when I'm busy doing something and I want to listen to articles or news without staring at my screen. If you found this video helpful, go ahead and smash the like button and remember to subscribe so you don't miss any new videos. I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.